Testing, testing, 126. Testing, testing, 126. Testing, testing, 126. Hello, is this on? Hmm. Alright, so looks like we may have a game here. Alright, so now Glenn Ang looks like he's playing Ramunap Red as apparent as it is, playing the Soul Scum Mage turn 1. Now it's like he's gonna play Lightning Strike, gonna strike Yongsen in the face for 3, giving that Soul Scum Mage the prowess trigger, gonna do a total of 5 damage this turn. Really not bad for turn 2 play. Kind of one of the best things Ramunap Red can do. Deal 5 damage on turn 2. But yeah, wonder what Yongsen is playing right now. Looks like he might be on Blue White Sun. I can peek the sun on his hand over there. I think might have a hard time against Ramunap Red. Taps 2, goes for Earthshaker Kendra. But Yongsen's nothing to say about that. Essence Scatter onto the Kendra. And swing in with the Soul Scum Mage for 1. Back to Yongsen. He's gonna take a draw. Play his planes. Now his commit to memory is active. So he's able to reset the Glen Ang's tempo a bit for a turn. Another lightning strike off the top for Glen. Perhaps he might want to play it. Save that Uncrop Crasher for another day. Oh, I see a Chandra in his hand too, so maybe Chandra might be the play here. Most likely gonna see commit or negate. What's that? I can't really see that. Oh, sensor. Okay, sensor onto the Chandra, but prowess does trigger onto the Soul Scum Mage, dealing 2 damage to Yongsen. Okay, untap, draw. Caesar Plains, which is pretty good, since he needs all that mana to climb up to approach of the second sun eventually. So I think the game might be over the moment Yongsen casts Approach, because the 7 life gained by Yongsen is gonna be really hard to beat through. And Approach just sets a clock for Glenang, making it really hard for him to go in. But oh, he's gonna just swing in with just the Uncrop Crasher, perhaps playing around Settle the Wreckage. But we'll see if Yongsen has anything to say about that. But Yongsen, yeah, he does have Settle the Wreckage on his hand over there. Might be prompted to use right now. Okay, cast out onto Uncrop Crasher. A little bit better than Settle the Wreckage, I guess, considering it's just 1 creature. Draws it to Fumigate. Yongsen might have reached his point of control, but Glenn still has cards in his hand, still has lands. Does need a very big threat to contest Yongsen's control right now. Taps 4. Goes for Hazaret the Fervent. This will no doubt see a commit from Yongsen. Gonna shift that to the second top of Glen Ang's library. Oh, it resolves. Okay. So Ghost Mage swinging in for 1. Glen Ang still very... Oh no, he's not. He just has 2 cards in hand. I was gonna say that he was worried about Hazaret not swinging because of Settle the Wreckage, but it turns out Glenn just has 2 cards in hand and he can't swing with Hazaret anyway. So yeah, Gideon of the Trials, the draw for Yongsen. Still no lands for approach of second sun. Glenang draws. Alright, Bombat Courier, the play for Glen here. Very reasonable play, I guess. And Lightning Strike to his face. Okay. I don't really like that, but oh no. No. Oh ho, ho, no. Oh no. Alright, so on the stack he can still crack the Bombat Courier, which he doesn't do because he seems to like the card in his hand right now. Alright, so he gets 3 basic lands, of course. So that's the consolation of for losing his entire board and tempo. Oh man, settle the wreckage. Just so good against mono red. Right, Yongsen draws. Sees a plains. Plays the plains. Plays Gideon of the Trials. Wow. Glen Ang is in no doubt lots of trouble right now. Gideon of the Trials gonna put a target on himself, being a distraction from Yongsen's life total if Yongsen so chooses to zero his Gideon right now, which he probably should be. Get an emblem that says you can't lose the game if there's Gideon on the field. Tag Goblin Bomb says, "How bad is this guy? Which guy, man? Come on, don't be mean, man." But yeah, Yongsen passes the turn back to Glenn. Glenn draws. Oh, another Hazoret the Fervent. Very, very good draw. And just in time as well, because Yongsen does not have the mana for the commit here, which he does if he is holding in his hand. So the Hazoret can swing in towards the Gideon and kill the Gideon. If he just left, yeah, that's kind of true. He was really playing around the settle. I'm not sure why he wouldn't continue playing around to settle the wreckage. But yeah, very, very, very observant of you, Goblin Bomb. Here comes Rampaging Ferocidon. I'm okay with that move, I guess. Since Fumigate will essentially here become a 1-for-1. Oh, here comes commit the Rampaging Ferocidon. Well, that's not commit to memory. Oh, that's comply to order. Comply to order? Hmm. Okay. Hey Mark, what's this card? Is this comply to order or
failure to comply?
Or failure to comply, right? Failure to comply. Let's get that card out. You wanna cast with me?
I got some work to do.
Okay.
How many viewers do we have?
I don't know, I can't see actually. Yeah, so failure to comply. Return target spell to his owner's hand. So it's kind of like remand, but not really. Anyways, here comes the sun. Finally, that's 5 damage to Yongsen. Is Glenang able to? Oh wait, no, Glenang he couldn't attack there because he had 2 cards in his hand. Wait a second. Rampaging Ferocidon. Alright, so I guess he could have played the Rampaging Ferocidon first and then attack, whatever. Still though. not the best form here. So passes the turn. Yongsen draws into pull from tomorrow. Wow, okay. So he could just pull from tomorrow and get his son and win the next turn. But he'll have to survive the damage that Glen Ang's gonna do on his turn. So it's gonna be a bit hard. So activate Hazoret's ability. Discard the Karizev and yeah, that's game. Now Hazoret couldn't attack just now because Hazoret was because the guy had 2 cards in his hand, so Hazoret could not have attacked, but yeah, Hazoret couldn't attack. Wait. Okay, I'll go remind him. Hold on. Alright, so I told him he he's sorry apparently, but sorry can't bring back dead lives. Whatever that means. Haha. Fail to comply actually not a bad card. Looks pretty decent on the yeah. Alright, anyway. You're watching Higher Standards here at Gryoga Games. I'm Mao Poon. I'm your host. And oh, I forgot to edit this. Yep, done. Okay. Alright. So yeah, Yongsen probably gonna see some amounts of regal caracals on his side. While Glen Ang not sure what he's gonna put into his deck from the sideboard, but maybe gonna see more Chandras, I guess. Hmm. Anyways, yeah. If you're watching from YouTube, do check us out. Twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 8 p.m. GMT +8, UTC +8, or whatever it is. Tuesdays we have standard, Wednesdays we have modern. Sometimes on the weekends we have some special events like PPTQs, RPTQs, and whatnot. Yeah, but this week doesn't seem to be anything exciting happening. But we have this match of Magic. Yeah, Blue-White Approach of Second Sun versus Ramunap Red. What used to be a very classic old matchup, now replaced with Teamer Energy versus Ramunap Red. Ramunap Red still strong, still a good deck, still the go-to aggro deck for players to pick up. Lots of new players coming to the game as well, picking up this deck. So yeah, pretty good deck, I guess. Blue-White Approach though, losing favor among the players recently, but Yongsen doesn't care. Yongsen is just playing what he wants to play. What's a meta? Can can you eat a meta? Is it edible? The only food Yongsen is gonna eat here is Glenn after he crushes Glenn with his approach deck. Doesn't care that he has his one win behind. He's gonna win. I believe in you, Yongsen. I believe. So Yongsen taking quite a while to sideboard out though. I'm actually more intrigued in the red white version of Approach of the Second Sun, the one with the Sunburst Invocation where you play the Sunburst Invocation your second sun, and if you get another second sun, you kind of just win the game on the spot. That's hilarious. That's some good stuff right there. Alright, so both players just slowly shuffling their decks. Yongsen showing him the hand signs, some cycling motions, pointing some fingers, stretching his hands maybe. I don't know. Oh, let's go pulse shuffle again. Okay. Hmm. Feels bad being alone, casting standard. I wish I was Mick. Wish I had like some American guy to talk to while casting, but I'm not that fortunate. I'm just a sad boy on pills. Anyone watch Evangelion? I'm Shinji. Alright, looks like both players are about done shuffling. Finally gonna see some action. Please let me see some action. Right, so both players cutting each other's deck. We're gonna see Yongsen going first, which it's gonna be quite a big obstacle for Glenang because definitely the mono red deck wants to go first, get that tempo, that huge tempo, and aggressive start that the mono red deck definitely wants. Both players keep their hand though, so looks like both players have some good stuff. Glenang gonna start off with the turn one Soul Scum Mage, of course. Very classic play here from Glenang. Draw here for Yongsen. Plays Glacial Fortress, pass the turn. Glenang draws. Sees Hazaret the Fervent. Very good draw there. Mountain into it's Karizev. Alright. So we're gonna see Sensor here. Gonna take out the Karizev. Soul Scum Mage goes in for 1 damage. A measly 1 damage. Oh. Disallow the draw here for Yongsen. Gonna play an island, pass the turn back. So what Glenang needs now is a bit more aggressiveness, but I'm pretty sure that's a bit obvious, but he needs Yongsen to stumble a bit as that's kind of what the mono red deck wants their opponents to be doing, stumbling and stumbling so that he may get his easy win. Here comes Earthshaker Kendra. We might see disallow here just so that Yongsen can keep the board clean or like keep early control of the board. So Yongsen having a quick read on Earthshaker Kendra. Wondering if he's gonna disallow this. Oh, actually resolves. and then plays a shock. Okay. Uh, Definitely would like to see that being played after attacks is being declared, but I guess this definitely doesn't really matter, or I guess it's more safe. So this will give Soul Scumage Prowess trigger. So this will be a total of 6 damage done this turn. Swing in for 4. Down to 13 for Yongsen. Definitely not a very good spot for to be in. He needs Fumigate to clear the board on 5 right now. Either Fumigate or Settle the Wreckage. He could play Gideon right now, but Gideon also not really very good because it kind of sets you back quite a bit on in terms of tempo. So tap the mountain, play another shock. Wow, 2 damage to Yongsen, and yeah, wow, actually connects down to 7. Top deck into Fumigate. Very talented Yongsen, very handsome, very good at the game. Fumigate, bang, with pow, +2 life. Glenang takes a draw. 1 mana, plays Bomat Courier, hides one of the cards below it. Kind of needs an mountain right now to play his Chandra that he drew earlier. Approach the second sun, the draw for Yongsen here. 6 mana, I'm gonna tap 4 to play Dovin Ban. Alright, so let's get Dovin Ban up on screen, shall we? Oh, whoops. That's not supposed to happen. Huh. Okay, never mind. It seems that that feature is not working. But here comes the first second sun. Gonna bring Yongsen up to 15. I'm gonna put that below his cards. Doesn't have the second one in his hand though, so he's gonna have to manually draw into it. So gonna gain 2 life and draw a card off Dovimban's minus ability. So Dovimban, very good tech against the mono red Ramunap red deck. So Glenang might be in a bit of trouble here unless he draws a mountain, which I think he does. He did just draw a mountain. So play the mountain, play Chandra, or both attacking Yongsen. So I guess he didn't draw the mountain after all. So Yongsen untaps, draws. Seems like another land, but it's gonna take down Dovimban, draw another card. Alright, passes the turn. Back to Glenn. Glenn's gonna draw. Finally finds a mountain, so he's able to play Hazoret or Chandra. Plays the Chandra, which gets disallowed instantly. And here comes Bomat Courier and Soulscar Mage. Gonna swing in for a total of 3 damage because of Soulscar Mage's prowess trigger. So Yongsen untaps and draws. Still not seeing his sun yet. So plays the land and passes the turn. Yeah, Glenang seems to be in a very bad spot here. I think he just loses. Okay, plays another Chandra. But despite this, I don't think he has enough to raise Yongsen. Gonna flip up the Oshika Kenra and deal him 2 damage. Swinging with both the Soska Mage and the Bomat Courier. Gonna see settle the wreckage. Oh, that's pretty bad. All of Bomat Courier's tidings are gone as well because Glenang is tapped out, being unable to activate the Bomat Courier. That's pretty sad. End of turn, Glimmer of Genius, and this should do it. Yeah, this should dig him right into his approach of second sun. That should be the sun right on top. Oh, yep, it shows the sun, and we're going to game 3. Yeah, this game a little bit slow despite it being a Ramunap raid game. So both players shuffling up their decks. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna do something real quick.
All the meetings are not up yet. Yeah, I edited it a little.
Oh wow, this is nice.
All the meetings are not up yet. You go and check the
Are you
meetings.
sure? Okay.
You go to all. You click show meetings only.
Ah, okay, sure. I'll get the rest of them
Okay,
out.
I know this is a bit annoying. Wait, let me. You go to this, the filters.
This one?
The filters, yeah.
Okay.
Show commons only, show mythic only, show rare only, show uncommon only.
Huh?
So I need not only commons, only mythic, only rare. So need to change it to show common only, show mythic only, show rare only, show uncommon only.
Oh,
Can you do that for me?
okay,
So
sure.
change it to that.
Okay,
Then you finish up all the meetings. Meeting should be up.
okay.
Then how do you edit this bar here?
I don't think you can.
How do you how do you put the bar there? What bar?
It's part of the team.
Alright?
It's part of the team.
Okay, never mind. You finish up this. You just do that one.
Oh man, that's a bit complicated. That is. Why? Why, Mark? Why you push more stuff to me? Oh. Oh, that's why. Okay. That shouldn't be a problem then. Yes. Yeah. Oh, sorry guys. Back to the game. I was busy doing some stuff for Mark, but it seems like the game's going underway, and looks like Yongsen is having a hard time right now. Uh, while being overrun by creatures very quickly. Soul Scumage, Bomat Courier, and Earth Chikanra. This is definitely the kind of pressure Ramunap Red wants to be applying right now, especially since he got to go first. So all he needs here is like a lightning strike or a shock to seal the deal. I think that would be lethal. So Mountain, maybe a Chandra. No, okay, going into attack first. Right, it's down to 5. Plays Karizev, Skyship Raider, sees a Essence Scatter. Okay, passes the turn. Now the question here is, when Yongsen drops that 4th land, will he be playing around Settle the Wreckage? Because if he doesn't have Settle the Wreckage, then Glenang might want to play against the Fumigate on turn 5 as well, so he might want to not care about Settle the Wreckage and just swing in. But that's a Plains from Glenang. Very interesting. Having a Plains in a mono red deck. That's a bit weird. Okay, and oh, that's not Plains, that's a Sunscorched Desert. Alright, yep, and that's game. Alright. So yeah, a very quick and succinct game by Glenang there. Easily winning because he went first as Ramunap Red. Why not? Do hold on a moment while we get back with round 2. Don't go away. I'll be right back.